Oh, King Arthur is level 32 now. That's good. Cleopatra, Christine, let's go. You're next. You are next, Cleo. Let's see. I'm just getting my YouTube figured out. You know, the old classic. You know, the old crash at Crazy Boy. You know the one? You know the one? I'm jumped on pop-out chat. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, live chat's up. That's what we wanted. My headphones have this weird residue on them. I wonder where that came from. Does anyone know? If you do, you should tell me. It's only right. It's only right that you tell me. It's only right that you tell me. Let's see. Cleopatra's level 31. Christina, level 28. We're leveling up generals right now. Leveling up. We are leveling up the generals. Leveling up the generals. Leveling up the generals. Leveling up the generals. Okay, I need to find a more efficient way to level these guys up is bottom up. Yeah, except some of you don't even have stars. So I gotta add a star. Basically to all these guys down here. They gotta get stars. So first you need enough XP. Cool. Level 6. Now he can get a star. Bet. Yeah, it's a good idea to give all these low star generals stars. Low XP generals stars. Because then if the general doesn't have that, you can't use him as a main general. So it just becomes annoying. Advantage for you is you'll never have to understand because you won't go through it. Okay. You're level 5. You're level 7, so I just need to give you a star. Jindeok, we need to get you up. Then give you a star. Okay. Oh my god. Some of you are in the 20s and you don't have a star yet. Okay, okay, sweet. I think everyone has a star now. Jesus. I've just realized my duty generals don't show up here, so anyway, I have so many to upgrade. Like, I know duty generals are like the most important, but now I am going to let it be.
Hello, today we're talking about the 1 minute that's missing from Jeffrey.
Dude, what is going on with Epstein, by the way? Uh-huh. Swaying. We ain't got a burger. Dude, this Epstein news is tripping me out. Officer station. I'm watching this. CoffeeZilla is basically trying to figure out Why people are lying to us about Epstein? Do you know? Tell me if you do. Tell me. At approximately 8 p.m. August 9th, all inmates. There's a mukbang going on. How's it going, man? You looking at the chat? Sorry, I have big screens. I was looking back and forth. My apologies. How you doing? And yeah, it was a little mukbang. I was having my burger. I was distracted. I'm watching there's a CoffeeZilla video talking about the Epstein scenario because they released video about outside his cell, quote unquote, and it's really not. So we're just out here, conspiracy land, you know? How you been? How's life? I'm doing good. That's good to hear. Good start to the week if that's what's going on. Day's been good. I just took it easy. Made myself some awesome burgers. Just had one for dinner. I've got my protein shake here with oat milk and chia seeds. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, now just doing a bit of streaming while leveling up some of my generals in this game called Ebony. Yeah. How about you? What you been up to? How's the day been? Ooh, healthy. Yeah, buddy. That's right. we want to make things healthy. We want to do things well. Let's taste this actually. Let's see what we're working with. There is still protein in the lid. Oh man, that's so funny. The protein shake was too heavy. Oh, what kind of pizza? Okay. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Pepperoni. Ooh, I really like pepperoni. Is that your favorite, or that's just what you've decided to make today? One of my favorites is like barbecue chicken. Those are so good. Pepperoni. Decided to give it a try. Did you make it off scratch, or did you buy one of those like Frozen ones? No judgment either way. Just curious. I buy frozen pizzas. I make pizzas sometimes. Oh, this is so thick. You gotta really shake it. I'm working on from last night. What do you mean? Did you what do you mean? Working on cut the veggies, all the stuff. Ooh, that's awesome. So how long has it got left? You gotta give us a rating. I think I need to add water to this. It's literally too thick. Okay, we've added some water. Drew! It's still in the oven. Last time I tried to make a cake and forget to take it out. Oh my god, what happened? I hope your house is fine. Nothing burnt down. Drew, my man. How are you, buddy? How are we? Just in from golf. Oh, how did you do, buddy? Do you take any photos or videos when you do golf? Marie, and it's kind of weird, but it burnt so well. I ate that with strawberry jam and it tastes so well. Marie, I don't believe you. What do you mean? What do you mean strawberry jam and burnt pizza? Oh, sorry, wait, burnt what? Cake. Okay, so how burnt was the cake? How burnt was it? And what type of cake was it? Yeah, that's a very thick smoothie. Very thick smoothie. It tastes sweet, tangy / burn. You are actually blowing my mind. What do you rate it out of 10? And would you do it again? Drew did good, and I don't, unfortunately, but really should make some content on the course and try and make a career on the course. Dude, I'll be honest with you, Drew. I think you would smash it, because I watch random people smacking golf balls at the driving range on YouTube. I've done that, and I've enjoyed it. And just listening to them talk about golf, how they like to play, what's their favorite clubs to use, where should you buy clubs, what does handicap mean, and just stuff that you already know. Like it seems very low effort, if you get my meaning. Like low effort for someone who's good, you know, if you, like you know your stuff. So Marie Smith, we should give it a name. What should we call this cake? Cake, pastry, burn. Ooh, you could call it burn cake. People be like, what is it? And you're like, burn cake. Marie, my mom is doing the security of the pizza this time. Shout out, mom. Shout out, mom. Our moms just keep the world together, you know? They just hold it all together, really. Yeah, pizza security, that's so funny. For me, it tastes so deliciously weird. I imagine it's like the first time, I remember the first time like I had savory pancakes, which is just, if you don't know, it's just pancakes, but like with regular food instead of sweet stuff. So one of them was like pancakes and then like bolognese sauce, and it was so good, and my brain was like, whoa, I'm not used to this combination of flavors, but it was really yum. That sounds so interesting. I want to try that. I lived in Australia. There was a place called Pancake Parlor. And basically, the whole point of this place was everything you got was like savory pancakes and then with different toppings. So minced beef, cheese, bolognese sauce. What else did they have? Then they obviously had like dessert pancakes. So they had pancakes with Nutella and jam and bananas and strawberries and honey. But yeah, the savory ones were amazing. I was working on a logo and I'm actually annoyed for now. I was working on a logo and she bite my tab. What do you mean bite my tab? What's that mean? Help me understand. Did something crash? My little demon kitty. Oh no. What's your kitty's name? Yeah, what's Kitty's name? I have two, Coco and Brownie. Both boys, girls, boy, girl. What are they? And what type of cats are they? If it's easy to tell. I know sometimes sometimes a cat's just an orange cat, you know. Girls, nice. Are they spayed? Are you worried about them? Like, are they spayed? And if they're not spayed, are you worried about them getting babies? I know some people who got cats and then like a few months later they had like 7 cats. Drew, how about that golf content, buddy? What are we saying? Brownie is a Persian and Coco is from the street. Lovely. Do you have a favorite? Or are they both just awesome? Or does one have which one jumped on your keyboard right now on your computer? She's an orange kitty. Oh, you know that all orange cats share one brain cell, right? Coco. Yeah, all orange cats share one brain cell. That's the lore if you didn't know. She's just so wild. Yeah, every orange cat I've ever met is nuts. And they're lovely. But like, you can be lovely and crazy. Two things can be right at the same time. When she did that, I yelled at her and she started to take my shoes out of the house. What? You got a sociopath cat. Actually, all cats are sociopaths. Let me not lie. All cats are just nuts. That's revenge right there. She's the boss, clearly. I found out that cats bring, like if they bring a dead animal to your house, it's because they think you suck at hunting and they want to try and feed you. She's so done with me. Yes, I think most cats take care of their owners instead of the other way around. They're like, you guys are so useless without us. We're leveling up generals here, so that's why you're seeing me doing this clickety 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 click. She's so done with me. I love cats. My favorite thing about cats is how they'll climb like massive objects, trees, houses, whatever, and then they won't be able to come back down, and they'll just be up there like, help me, I can't get down. And you look at them and you're like, what? How'd you get up there with no plan to get down? I brought her from the street when she was a kiddo, so she threw me out of the house and have her own one. That's funny. And it's funny because like cats, I've had friends who've had cats and like their cat disappeared for like, I don't know, a few weeks. And then they found out that it was living at the neighbor's house and the neighbors just had named it. And they were like, oh yeah, like we just took it in. And my friend was like, no, that's my cat. And this cat was just next door to this cat was just next door to them the whole time. I'm scared she's gonna ruin my face. When I sneeze, she jump on my face. Oh my god. I hope she doesn't scratch you up. Yeah, you're gonna have to wear a mask or something now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm attacking this subordinate city because it's a very high level. You get crazy XP. So this is the best way to like level up your generals really fast. So that's what you're seeing me do. Whoa. Thanks for the follow, Marie. If you got anything you want me to follow for you as well, please share it. I appreciate you very much. I am in my own house. Marie, I think you're now a tenant in Coco's house. I think Coco's your landlord now. You need to accept it. For real. For real. She's always like, girl, you gotta leave. This place is mine. Yep. Especially, I don't know if you let them in your room or if you sleep with them in your room, but like, if you have a cat that can get in your room, it'll just be on your bed. Like, this is mine. Like, this is my bed, obviously. What are you talking about? And then you try sleep there and the cat's just like walking around like it's outside. And you just have to deal. You know what I mean? You just have to deal with it. How old are these kitties now? How long have you had them? Drew, golf content. I know you can hear me, boy. You're somewhere out there. Marie, don't worry about that. My AI mod deleted your comment. I think the AI mod got confused and just it took the context of what you said the wrong way. But you're okay. I didn't block you or anything. You're not in trouble. So just so you know, the AI mod is automatic. So it just was like, this could sound like something, and then it just blocked it off. So you didn't say anything wrong. Your sentence is completely fine. And like Brownie is like the most calmest thing on the earth. Oh, you have one of those where like one cat is just like, I don't care, dude. I don't care. And then the other cat is like, war. I don't care. She's like, I don't give a F. I've met cats that are so chill. Like dogs will be like barking at them. And the cat's just sitting there like, whose child is this? And the dog is like, and the cat's like, dude, are you lost? Where are your parents? And the dog is just raging. They're like, never mind. Hey, Marie, you've leveled up to level 2 in the chat. You're gonna level up real fast. I'm excited. See what level you end up at. Your journey to the hero's journey. The hero's journey. You should feel stronger now. You should feel stronger now. You're level 2, so now your cats will they'll respect you more. Drew, they say you don't own a cat, you just know one. LOL. That's exactly right, Drew. You never own a cat, you just let them adopt you. I find it crazy that cats are the only animals that domesticated themselves. Like, they just came up to humans and they're like, you, give me pets and feed me. And we were like, oh my god, it's so cute. Drew, for your golf content, think about this, yeah? Like my phone, I just put it on a tripod. Just these random stands. You know, you can buy them anywhere in a shop, whatever. You might have them already. And then you just, if you're at the driving range especially, or if you're doing practice shots, you just stick that tripod, get a good angle of you, like from the rear side kind of. Or directly from behind you so that they can see where the ball goes. And then you just do you hit record, you literally play your regular session. You don't even have to talk, dude. Just hit those random balls, like the ambience and whatever. Drew, I'm promising you, I'd watch those videos. I'd put them on in the background and just work or whatever. Yeah, like you didn't pick me, I pick you. Oh, 100%. Cats. Like, on Reddit, so many people end up adopting kitties where they just find them. And the cats are like, meh. Apparently cats gave us like a parasite or a virus that like makes us really, really like them. And so then, and the virus is spread only through cats. So we basically get friendly with the cats and we give them belly rubs and cuddle them and live with them. And then when we do that to other cats, we transfer the virus to other cats basically for them. So we're carriers. And so this virus just makes you kind of go a little bit crazy for cats. Like you just find them like unreasonably cute. That freaked me out when I found that out. I was like, what do you mean? Cats? There's a virus that makes people like cats more. And it's like, yep, that's a real thing. So, you know, do what you want with that information, guys. Do what you want with that info. By the way, don't you consider using artwork? I'm so hungry. Why is it taking so long? Oh, artwork? Marie, I do like that. I got low-key some pretty crazy looking stuff. What do we think? Like logos, banners, overlay, outlay, emotes, stuff. So I have whatever I just showed you. If that's just overlays, then yeah, I've got overlays. I have a logo. I have my own logo already for music because I make music. So I am originally a musician. I started streaming because I wanted to reach people. And streaming is one of the best ways to do that. That looks so pretty. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to say. Marie, do you mean rapper? I'll guess you mean rapper. Rapper, yes. And then I also produce music. And I'm also a DJ. I'll look at getting a phone holder that will click to my stand bag. Yeah, Drew, that's a really good idea. Cause yeah, Drew, like I said, you really don't have to do too much. Marie, oh sorry. Well, don't worry about that, Marie. You didn't do anything wrong. If I was, you know, English is what I speak English, but I speak other languages also, and I don't know about other people, but for me, like, it can be hard to like translate words in your head if you're used to speaking like one language. So don't feel bad if you made a mistake. Drew, phone content that tomorrow you could upload a YouTube video, Drew. And the best part is, even in the video you could just say, hey, I'm Drew, this is me just practicing my shots. I won't speak very much, you know. I'll just be out there hitting some balls. You might hear me make a comment here or there, and then, you know, if you have questions for me in the comments, just chuck them down there. And then people who want to know certain things, that's how you'll get your engagement. People will be like, what clubs do you use, or how long did you know, they'll just ask you random questions that you will definitely know the answer to. How much language do you speak? You're actually cool, man. Well, thank you. Let's see. I speak English. I speak Swahili because I'm from Kenya in East Africa, if that helps. I speak a bit of French. I have been trying to learn some Japanese and Spanish, and I really like Russian as a language. I think it's really cool. Yeah. So those are the languages. I don't think we mentioned Duolingo once either, because apparently Duolingo is really not good for learning. Like, it sounds good for learning, but it doesn't practically work. Like, if you do Duolingo and go somewhere, you're not going to be able to talk to people. You're actually really cool. I really want to go to Africa. Hey, Africa is really awesome. And where are you from, Marie? If you're comfortable saying. If you're not comfortable saying, don't worry about it. There's no pressure. But in Africa, things are really awesome here. Like, way better than people believe. In fact, there's a lot. Like, I know of a couple Americans and Europeans who, like, they just live here now. Like, they came here and they were like, oh, this is perfect. Like, there's everything, all the same stuff as in America or Europe. All the same stuff is there. Like, people have Ferraris. You can watch all the latest movies. Like, Uber, internet's really fast. Nightlife is amazing. You know, the houses are really lovely. Like, there's safe neighborhoods. So, you know, you'll hear some BS about it in the news, but just like Russia, just like America, when you actually live there, it's a different experience. Duolingo asks the weirdest questions. Yo, that's so true. That's so true. Duolingo is so dumb. My girlfriend is Spanish, and Duolingo. I was telling her what it was teaching me, and then it turns out that Duolingo is teaching me like South American Spanish and not Spanish from Spain. So she was listening to it, teaching me, and she was like, "What the hell is this? What are those words?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's a Duolingo." And she's like, "This is South American Spanish. This is not Spanish from Spain." And I was like, "Bro, come on, Duolingo. What are you doing?" I want to give me my perspective. That's so funny. Like, just think. Does anyone have tips for learning a new language? I know, like, if you just move to that country and you're there for like 6 months, you're basically going to know, like, you're basically going to have a conversational level, and then, you know, learning the rest of it is easy. Duolingo asked me an old lady take you to the restroom. What are you gonna say to her? I was like, what? What? What the hell is that? That sounds like a FBI exam or something. Where it's like an old man grabs you while you are going to the bathroom and he stares into your eyes. What do you do? That's so bizarre. Like, you know what? Now that you've said that, I swear my Duolingo has also been weird. I'm trying to think of like weird things it's done. Okay, so there was one where like it was Duolingo, right? And it was a story of like a guy was talking to a girl, and then I don't know why she was at his house at this time, but she was like, "Whoa, your house is super, super dirty, dude." And then he was like, "Oh no, also, I have a date and she's on her way right now to my house." And then the girl's like, we need to clean the house. And then he's like, "Okay, please help." And then they clean the house and she's like, "Well, we did what we could." And then he goes, "Hey, should I tell my date about my messy life and the fact that I have a child?" And I was like, "What? What? What are you talking about?" I was sitting there like, Duolingo, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to be in a soap opera. Like, what do you mean, my child? What? Oh. That really, like, I'll tell you one thing, that threw me. Like, the first time it happened, I was like, huh? What? I was like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It was so mind-blowing. That twists my brain. Yes, me too. I was very confused. Yeah, that was the biggest twist. I was like, dude, I have not been ready. I'm not ready for this. I don't know what to do about this. So please, in the future, guys, don't. I was like, don't involve me. I was like, I don't know what this is. You guys are trying to involve me in. And the most funny thing, the option to reply. Yeah, because you only have certain options. So then they ask you like a really bizarre question and then they only allow you bizarre answers. And you're like, dude, why are you doing this to me? What are you gonna say to the option are like, grandma, thanks, and grandma, get up, and grandma, shut up? Girl, I'm so done. I was like, duh, I am so done. Actually, completely done. Like at that point, I would almost tweet Duolingo with a picture of that and be like, what the hell, guys? What the hell, guys? Like, what is this game you're playing with me right now, dude? I can take my general knowledge lecture seriously. Than that, yeah. That's true. Something I learned about school, is you're misled into thinking that the whole world is just like a big version of school. Or rather, you're misled into thinking the whole world is not like a big version of school. And then when you get out into the real world, you realize like this is the same thing. Like there's like very few people who have like the ability to tell you what to do. And then everyone else has to listen no matter what. And then if you ask too many questions, you get punished. And if you get punished too many times, they just separate you from the rest of the students because they know that you will influence those other students to start disobeying. It's pretty interesting. From that, it's my mom actually. Has your pizza ready? Is your pepperoni ready? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Wait, I'm upstairs. I'll check. No worries. Good luck. I hope that pizza is ready. Gosh, you have waited. Let's hope that pizza's ready. Back. So, is the pizza ready? What's the verdict? What happened? Yes, finally it's ready. Oh my god. I'm excited for you. You get to go enjoy that pizza now. But it's hot. That looks so tasty. My mom is serving. Ooh, exciting, 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 exciting. Me on Discord. I'll do you one better. That's my Discord, that right there. Because I'm streaming right now, I can't click around too much, but please feel free to add me or send me a message on there. And then when I'm done streaming, I'll jump on it and check it out for sure. And in my Discord, there is a channel for sharing anything that you've made. So you can immediately join up and basically share in that channel, so anyone who joins my Discord will be able to see your work. Yep, no worries. Wait, I'll add you. That's fine. So I can eat with patience. Yes, agreed, agreed. Just enjoy your food. You've got to wait for your soldiers to like enter the castle before you can call them back out. So that kind of delays things sometimes, but it's okay. Eat with patience. So I don't know if you guys are even interested in this whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, but I've been listening to it and I'm just like, dude, because apparently they found video of him in his cell, well, of outside his cell, and classic, the video shows nothing, and people are finding out that the video they're showing us is not even of his cell, it's of like out around the corner. We're in a messy day, guys. Messy day. So I can use it. It says you have to add me. Let's see. I'm opening Discord. Opening Discord. Discord always downloads 15 million updates before, like every time I open it, it downloads updates for 10 minutes. You can do that later, no problem. Alrighty, alright. But I've got my Discord's downloading updates or whatever to load, so when it opens, I'll have you added, don't worry. Okay, I'll wait. Wait, I'll get my slice. Nice. Yeah, it's just saying downloading 1 of 1. Okay, I know the door behind me isn't open, but it feels like it is. I don't know what that means. I got a mosquito, I think. We have a really big pond and swimming pool, so sometimes mosquitoes are just a thing. You have to deal with it. And you might ask, why the swimming pool? I thought swimming pools have jets and whatever, and it's like, yes they do, but you don't run the jets on your swimming pool 24/7 unless you're a psycho. Like, that's too much energy. You don't have to. The swimming pools only run every now and then, so for some amount of time the water is stagnant, and we also don't run it every single day, especially when it's rainy, because rain like colors the water. Watch and stream and eating. I like it, I like it, I like it. My Discord's finally opening up. Jesus. Discord is such a headache to use. Why? Why is Discord such a headache to use, guys? Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me? Add friend, there it is. Oh, okay. It just sends a friend request, so you have that now. I'm closing my Discord for now. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so my Discord window will be closed right now because there's a whole bunch of other stuff on my screen that I need to look at. Yes, feel free to share anytime. Yeah, I have a pond. It's got fishes in it. It's at my front door. It's really, really cute. And like there's a walkway to my front door and the pond goes under it, which is really awesome. So when you walk on my front door, like the pond is on both sides of the front door. But I want to get some koi fish because we used to have a bunch, but they all died because nature. Yeah, we had so many fish. We had like, I mean, right now we have a bunch of fish, but they're all the really tiny ones. Sorry guys, I zoned out. I was in my head like, yeah. In my head just now, I bought like a bunch of koi fish and then I took them to the pond and just like threw them in there. And I was just watching them swim. So that's what you just saw me zoning out to right now. Level 31. What's Hudson? Level 30, okay. I hate the lottery and I love it at the same time because wouldn't it be awesome to win? But also what a scam, you know? Marie, I have sent all those stuff. Amazing. Marie, if you check my Discord link, so feel free to throw your stuff in there too, because people just randomly look in there. And I always say, like, if you make art, graphics, music, YouTube videos, whatever, and you want to promote your stuff, you can just put it in there so that when you come to my Discord, like, anyone who comes in can see each other's work and we can support each other, you know? That was the idea. So if you need that link again, there it is. There it is, there it is. Actually, once a scammer from India tried to steal my logos from my portfolio. Holy crap. Tell me about that. What happened? How did they... Like, what happened? How did you find out? Where did they get them from? What did you do? That's very crazy. I'd love to know how that went so that anyone listening could also find out to protect themselves. And also for me, because someone might try and do that with my music or something. So after that, I don't share my stuff like to anyone. Yeah, that's fair. You know what's crazy? I found there's a story of someone posted on Twitter. They had an interview, right, for like a tech job, and they were basically asked to like create this whole like event plan and like strategy for this product, imaginary product, and then for the interview, right? So they did it. It took them like a week. And then when they handed it in to the employers just took away the job offer and like removed the advertising for the job. And this person realized that that company just used the job offer to like get someone to do a really big job for free. And so then, you know, they ask you like, oh, can you do this on the interview? And then it's like the thing they're asking you to do is actual work that they need. So this person literally did like free work for this company. It was really messed up. Your friend actually helped you. That's crazy. Mello, how you doing? Hey, Mello, I passed by your IRL stream. I was like, blah, and you were running around the streets in your sweatpants. It was sunny. Actually, it looked like you were in Australia, funnily enough. The area you were in was... not exactly the same, but it looked like Australia, some parts of it. Yeah, Marie, so did they try and start like another business with your stuff and then be like, oh, this is my artwork? Mello, I was having a great time. Yeah. Ooh, Mello, what's this logo you got with a hammer on the chat? What's that? Yeah, what is that? Is it because you're a mod? It's the new logo for mod. They changed it from sword. Hey, to the hammer, dude. Someone stole that idea from me and you, Mello. Someone at Kick owes us a check. What do you mean? We clearly had come up with a hammer of Thor concept for the ban hammer. It does look cool. They're always listening, bro. You can't be telling them ideas. I know, dude. I'm out here streaming all of my ideas to Kick for free, dude. Marie, if you like those logos, I will give you some custom ones. Marie, if you go into your chat settings, you can add a logo to your username like Mello has. So you can be a VIP and OG member. Looks cool. There was this, no, like he saw me in a streamer chat and I have my IG in chat. Bro, they just trying to sell you art. Add them in my stream too. Well, I didn't understand the link. He said he's a streamer and a friend told me about you, so can you share your work? Damn. That's crazy. Mello. Yeah, Mello, what were you doing? Were you walking around? Was that, it was just like, were you going somewhere or were you walking around specifically for the IRL stream purposes? Or was it just both? You were like, I want to test IRL and I'll have a walk while I test it out. Like, why not? I share and after a while saw my work on his IG. That is crazy, dude. Nah, today was day one. I was walking to get fit. Tomorrow I was going to do a full 30-minute walk/jog. Hell yeah, dude. And you know what's awesome about that, Mello, is what you could also do is you could do like, you could start streaming as you get ready, just like putting on your shoes or whatever. And then also after the stream, after your like jog or walk, you could just go sit somewhere, you know, have a smoke, maybe off camera. And then, you know, and then just like sit there IRL and just talk to people. And be like, yeah, what are you guys up to? What are we up to? What are we doing? You can start a series on IG. Were you there for the Babadook bit? No, I missed that. Your stream was cutting in and out. And I know it's not your fault because I have been in the UK and the internet, like, Mello, this was an EE sim. I was in London. Okay. And most of the time I didn't have cellular coverage in London. Like my cellular coverage was just off. In London, Mello. I was like, EE, how can... I never knew EE sucks this bad. I was mad. I was actually mad. The Babadook. Oh, I can click on it. I can click on it. Okay, Mello, call me crazy, right? But like, why has your video got no sound? And why are there no controls? Okay, there you go. That was so weird. My video just loaded with no controls. I'll see you later, man. See you later, Marie. Take it easy. Enjoy your pizza. Unmuted, big brain. Did you not see what I just said, Mellow, smooth brain? I said the controls weren't popping up. I had to right click on it on the video and then show controls. And then it popped up like the regular Apple video controls. That's weird. Why are you walking through the leaves like that? Yo, okay, so you just met this random lady. That was cool, dude. Also, she's a brave lady, man. Some dude walks up to me with a mustache in the forest. Mello, I'm running. Some guy with a massive beard comes up to me. Hey, brother. Oh, no. Help me. I've got no money. I'm a nice guy with a big smile, LMAO. Yeah, man. No, that was really cool. That was a cool moment. That was a cool moment. And yeah, that lady is like me. She seems autistic coded, where it's like, we will wear our sweaters in the middle of winter. We don't give a damn. Like, I mean, in the middle of summer, we don't give a damn. Like, our comfort is above temperature. Or rather, comfort and temperature are like linked. If I'm not comfortable, it doesn't matter what temp it is. So I need, you know, it's there's a meme. There's a meme on Reddit about autistic people, and it was like, it's too hot for my sweater that I can't leave the house without wearing. I was in a t-shirt and dying, so she must have been cooking. Not if she was autistic. She would have been very comfortable. I promise you. She would have been very comfortable. And I'm saying this because I'm autistic. I'm not like... Hope no one thinks I'm trying to make fun of a random lady. I'm saying this because she might be in my clan. She might be in the group. She might be in the squad, guys. She might be in the squad. My partner is autistic, so I get it. I didn't even think about that, about the coat. Listen, it's still a completely fair question to be like, dude, are you not roasting in that? It's just that there happens to be an answer for some of us, and the answer is autism. Mello, does your girlfriend have like something of clothing or something that she always wears or has with her, or does she like her blanket to be heavy? Does she put pillows on top of herself when she sleeps? Anything like that? Mello, we had a studio sesh till 4 in the morning yesterday. You would have loved it. You would have absolutely blooming loved it. Absolutely blooming loved it. You would. Yeah, you would have. You would have had such a good time. OMG, the blanket and pillow one hit home. Not with clothing so much. I bet you there's a good chance that there are certain clothes she just does not mess with. Like, I bet you there's certain fabrics or things that she's like, mm-mm. Meow, 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 meow. And she will only... Oh yeah, she's funny about textures on clothes and foods. When we order out, all she eats is pizza or a chicken wrap, lol. And she will only eat the pizza if it has mushrooms. Yeah! Yeah, she's a G. That's my crew right there, dude. Where we're like, nah, I'm only eating this. And let me tell you something which she might have told you, Mello. The reason she does that is not necessarily because those are the best tasting foods on the planet. It's because those foods are consistent. If you bring this up to her, she might have something to say. Like, they're consistent. They taste the same all the time. So like, you know what it's going to taste like. It's not going to change. That's why a lot of autistic people also love like junk food. Like specific junk food, not all of them. Like maybe some people call this junk food or not, but like cereal. Oh boy, cereal is one of autistic people's favorite food, because I don't even know, is cereal food or soup? What is cereal? Anyway, we love it because it tastes the same. But then we also hate it when they change the recipes on cereal. That is an autistic nightmare. And the thing is, because we're like very observant, like I'll go to the shops and I'll get my cereal and I'll look at the box and be like, you guys have changed the design on this box and the inside is not going to taste the same, I bet. And then I get the food inside and the cereal doesn't taste the same. They changed something in the recipe and it's like, you guys, some of us can tell. Oh my god, she hates when they change recipes. She lives on cereal, although I can eat cereal anytime. We used to get into fights, but we've been together over 15 years, so I've learned to understand the quirks. Mello, I appreciate your patience with her, and I know she may not, I don't know how she expresses anything to you, but I can promise you, my friend, that's something that she appreciates a huge amount, more than you probably would realize. When you find someone who can be patient, for us, you got a winner, because like in a sense, we know that we are the way we are. Like we fully understand that. We just have to deal with it. So when somebody's like, hey, you can be that way, it's not an issue for me. Oh man, that's such a load off, dude. It's such a load off, because then you don't have to like worry about are you good enough. It's like this person's like, you're good, like we're good. Do what you want, and that takes a massive load off. Or she expresses. Yes. For everyone else watching, if you're friends with an autistic person or in a relationship with one, if you try and ask them a question, please understand that they will answer it truthfully. So don't ask autistic people some dumb shit like, do I look good in this? Unless you want the truth. If you want the truth, whatever, it's fine. Ask the question, because they'll just tell you what they think. And by the way, it doesn't mean that we're always right. We'll just tell you what we think truthfully. That's all. Yeah, she's comfortable enough to be herself and means she's less stressed. That's awesome, dude. You provided a safe space for your better half, also who is autistic. That's a big deal, my friend. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Like, Mello, I can promise you, if I wish there was such a thing as an autistic. Actually, there might be such a thing as an autistic chef, because if you find out from her things she likes, things she doesn't like, how she likes rice made, how she likes the texture of chicken, whatever, you'll discover like there's actually some recipes out there. Or unless she just likes to eat whatever she wants if she's in the house, because she can control all the ingredients and everything. She's the kind of autistic who forgets to eat. That's all of us, Mello. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to remind her because she forgets she's hungry. I love how you're saying it like that's new to me. Oh my god, dude. I forget to eat all the time, dude. And she might also have ADHD. Because it's usually a comorbidity with autism. But the point is, dude, there's days where like it's like 7, 8 p.m. and I'm like, dude, why does my stomach hurt and why am I dizzy as hell? Yeah. I'm like, why does my stomach hurt? Why am I dizzy? Why am I lightheaded? What the hell? And then someone's like, oh, did you eat lunch? Then I'm like, hold on, I haven't eaten at all today. And they're like, yeah, you dumbass. That's why you're dying. Can you go? And then I'm like, oh, crap. And then I eat. Then I feel better. Mello, I made a smoothie with oat milk, chia seeds, and my protein shake. Oh my god. I don't think oat milk and protein shake are a good idea. It's so thick. It's so thick. I literally have to drink, like I'm just going to be drinking this with water. But also like I've had smoothies made for me with yogurt. So I don't know how they did that. I made a mango lassi the other day. It was so nice. Basically a yogurt drink, if you don't know. Yeah, I've heard of lassi. I think I've had one. So, Mello, in Australia, in the mall I worked at, there was an Indian restaurant in the food court. You know the ones where like the food's ready to go? You just say, oh, I want some of the butter chicken here. Give me rice. Give me that, you know, and they just literally serve it in front of you. And I went there almost daily. Like those guys helped me bulk up and gain weight. Yeah, I think they're the first people to give me lassi, and I was like, holy, has it got milk? Australia has a decent Indian population. Yes, Mello. My best friend is called Sunny Dinza. He's Sikh. It's my best friend in Australia. Brothers forever. And another good friend of mine was called Philip Chandramohan. He was from, I forget now, Nepal? I don't remember. Oh, forgive me, Phil, if you ever see this. I forgot where you're from. Actually, Tamil? Where are the Tamils from? I think he might have been Tamil. And I remember, because I think he told me a story about, was it the Tamil Tigers? But I think he told me a story of like when they were really young before he came to Australia. They saw some shit, dude. Like they saw crazy things happen. They saw crazy things happen. Tamil could be Sri Lanka. Yeah, okay. That sounds about right. Lovely dude as well, but yeah. Can you imagine, dude? Think I could be wrong? No, dude, I think you're right. Bing, 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 bing. Oh my god, this thing is so thick. Ah! Yeah, literally like porridge. I'll tell you what, I'm not doing that again. It's very filling though. Like, concerningly filling. Like, my stomach is like, brother, how much more are you planning on putting in here? Think I could be wrong. So guys, if you don't know, Mello in the chat there is doing IRL streams, or he's starting to do them. So I saw one of his today. It was really cool. Just walking around. In fact, I'd love to do one of those IRL streams too, but boy, do I not trust my internet providers on the phone, dude. That's the main thing stopping me from going IRL, is like cell plans here are not friendly for streaming. Sorry, bro, just eating. Don't worry, bro. I'm drinking my smoothie after dinner. I just had a burger and now this smoothie, and my stomach is like, why are you doing this to us? Wasn't sure if my data plan would be good enough, but it seemed okay for the most part. Who's your provider, and what's your data plan? Like, how much data and speeds do you know? I'm with Sky. I got 5G. Not sure on speeds or anything, but Sky used the O2 network. I added 10 GB data. I think I used maybe 2 or 3 in an hour and a half. That's very good to know. Okay, so let's say just average. Let's say 3 GB for about an hour and a half. Okay. That's very good for me to know as well. Mello, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I think I'm gonna call it. And bro, I am full. What the fiddlesticks? What the fiddlesticks, dude? I'm so full. But yeah, I'll need to sleep at some point. So, but I'll be back on here tomorrow. You will definitely need a battery pack for the phone, though. You know what's funny? I probably will need a new battery for my phone, or yeah, cause my phone, like. Yeah, those are the types of activities that will just fry my phone. Like, my phone gets hot, dude. If I FaceTime for like a while, my phone gets hot, brother. I need to replace the battery, but the back of my phone cracked because it dropped in the shower because I'm an idiot. And yeah, so when I went to check if I can replace my battery, they're like, you have to replace the whole phone because the back glass is broken. Yeah, shit was hot while streaming. You say you calling it? Yeah, buddy. I think I gotta... It's 1 a.m. I gotta wind down and get ready for bed and all that crap. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, bro, I'm gonna eat with this. I'm gonna eat at this weird time and then sleep on a full stomach. Dude, look at what I'm drinking before I go to bed like a dummy. I'm gonna have to stay awake for a little bit to let my belly like finish this. It's like a whole thick smoothie. I screwed up, but I screwed up, guys. By having it this late, I just screwed up. That's me trying to shift blame from my bad decision making. But I waited too long to have this smoothie, and then I started having it, and now I was like, oh, well, I have to finish it now. Well, now I've got to finish it. Mayo, yeah, you're gonna be so full after that. Yep. You have a great rest of your night. I'll try and catch you earlier on the next one. No worries, buddy. I'll be around tomorrow, I think, but I've got Discord on, so I'll be able to catch you on there, man. But good night, my friends. You guys are awesome, and I will be here tomorrow. W stream for you, Mello. That was a great time. I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy. So it was fun seeing the IRL stream, dude. That was very cool. Appreciate you being there. Peace. Alrighty, guys. Take it easy. See you later.